All right, it looks like our hangout is on air. I do think that there's going to be some feedback because I'm using this microphone. Can you guys hear me okay? All right. So today we're doing our tips team, a few of our favorite things. So each person on the tips team is going to share one of their very favorite things. As you can all see, there's even Amanda's running in from behind just to be on camera there shortly. So we're going to start with Aaron, who is going to be sending this one in from abroad. He was lucky enough to be at the... Oh, all right, I'm going to have to re-invite Aaron. That's okay. So while I'm doing that, we're going to go to Karen, who's going to share her favorite thing.
Hi. This was an exciting year for me as I got to be part of the TIPS team, and I got to learn a lot more about what I wanted to do in my classroom, and then I left the classroom. So I have a lot of great opportunity to play with different tools and really enjoy using specifically one tool, which is integrating my mobile device into what I display and how I captured student learning and sharing that with staff at different PD. So I will share my screen with you. So on my screen is my mobile app Air Server, and as I'm sharing with staff how to capture what students are learning, I'm making sure that I'm using the Drive app on my phone. The Drive app on my phone has a folder called Sample Classroom, and in that folder is a lot of different pretend students, including me. When I'm using my phone, I can use all the different apps on my phone, including the camera. So if I want to take a picture of some amazing work, like the work we're doing right now, I can capture that image, and then I can upload it into that folder right away, just using the app. So in the folder called Karen, I can add a picture. And this picture is already on my camera. So I'm going to look for it in Photos and Videos. And there it is. So it can quickly upload and be dropped right into that folder. Because it's connected to my Google Drive, it's also in my Google Drive under Sample Classroom. This folder in my Google Drive has that same folder named Karen in it. And there's that amazing picture of our hard work here at the CFE. So that's my favorite thing for this year.
All right, thanks, Karen. We're going to throw it over to Aaron, who I think we got back somewhere along the way. So let's head over to Aaron, and I'll even remember to unmute him. Or not. Aaron, you're muted. Can you unmute on your end? Oh, we can see Aaron.
There. Is that better?
Perfect.
Sorry about that. I think I dropped my phone earlier. Yeah, so I'm streaming live from Denver right now. I'm at the ISTE conference. It's probably the largest conference in North America for educational technology type things. There's 16,000 people here, over 550 exhibitors, and I think there's 1,100 sessions going. So I guess why I'm showing this one is I'm really happy to be here, but also I think it highlights something that our team provides and endorses, is just being able to go to different networking opportunities, whether it's virtual, whether it's physical like right now, but cutting in and connecting with everyone. So today's session, while you guys are doing this, I'm just going to be walking around, give you an idea about how big this is. It's a great big area. So I'm going to mute myself, flip the camera, and walk around, and if you want to follow down in this area here, you can watch me go around while people talk on the TIPS team. So I'm going to flip my camera now. And so this is just the front entrance area. For those of you in the Edmonton area, imagine something maybe 5 times bigger than Getka, and that's kind of what we're talking about. So I'm just going to mute myself and start walking. You guys can take it away. Well, I'm about to, we could do like live stream. I can just keep talking and telling you everything. We're about to enter the vendor booth right now. Very serious security guard here. All right, and this is where it starts on the one side and this goes through. Tons of different vendors here. I might even try to find our buddies from TextHelp. I know that they're in here somewhere. So I'll mute myself, and then you guys can take it away.
Did you hear me? I'm going to flip to you.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Aaron, we're going to flip and let Janet go next, and then we'll cut back in and see what's going on. I don't know if everyone will be able to see you, but I'll be able to see you, and it'll be like being there.
Okay. Well, what I was going to talk about today actually kind of ties in a little bit with what Karen said and with what Aaron said. So for myself, I was thinking my biggest takeaway this year is I've been playing quite a bit on the iPad, and the one through line for everything on the iPad is to, and I talked about it in a previous Hangout, but to take everything that has to do with like all of those native Apple apps on the iPad and put them away in a separate folder so that they're not going to clutter up your screen, and put that folder on another page of the iPad altogether. And then to make sure you download Drive and Hangouts and Doc and all of your different Google apps and have them really well accessible on your iPad. Put your mail right at the bottom of your bar on your iPad, so that you've basically turned your Apple device into an appliance for accessing all of your Google apps, plus other apps that you're able to use from the iPad. Now, that's the one thing I've learned from this year, but as I look forward to next year, for me, the next big thing is the whole concept of makerspaces. And so it's really exciting for me to be able to plug into what Aaron is doing down at ISTE here, because while he's at ISTE and he's walking up and down these aisles, he's probably coming across all kinds of different types of gadgets and things that people can use within a maker kind of constructivist context for education. So I'm going to kind of throw it over to Aaron again for a minute and just kind of ask him, what are some of the items that you've seen there that would play into the whole idea of maker spaces and students constructing knowledge from objects around them in order to meet curricular outcomes.
All right, well.
So can we get Aaron back on to talk?
Well, Aaron's live. I don't know if he's going to hear us.
I'm hearing my name. I can barely hear you guys. I apologize. It sounds pretty loud. Just be louder, and maybe I can answer your question. I heard my name, though.
We're just wondering if you've seen anything there that connects with the Maker project stuff that we're going to be doing next year.
Yeah, there's lots of different things for the makerspace. I'm completely on the wrong side of the session. I'd actually show it to you. But there's tons of, more than ever this year, I'm seeing way more with coding and robotic stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn around. There's one over here. Much more with the robotic stuff, but really, I think it's how you use it, right? I've gone to a bunch of sessions today that talk about, you know, it's not the tool, it's the technique. And I think that's really important when we're here. You get really overwhelmed at a place like this. So many tips and tricks and gadgets. There's the Ubec Tech one. But yeah, you caught me off guard in terms of specifics. The other reason why is I don't really want to overly identify any specific vendor.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For good or bad reasons.
No worries. You know, that's great that that's a big theme there. So I think that probably is good. I don't know about the rest of the team, but I am getting motion sick watching you walk around. So maybe we'll do mine, and then we'll have you sign us off. All right, so my favorite thing is this thing. If you've been watching me on Twitter this year, you'll know that this is a ViewMaster. They sell them all over the place, but it's all part of a Google Expeditions. And that's been my big fun project of the year, is getting these things up and running. So if you don't know, this is a stereoscopic 3D viewer, uses a cell phone inside, locks up, and with Google Expeditions, which we saw a year ago at ISTE when it was first out, this lets you take your students on a virtual field trip. So I've been out to a couple of schools already in the spring here, and the reaction from kids and teachers has been really, really great. So I think this is going to be a big one next year. It's one of our projects along with the Makerspace project where schools will be able to do some experiences and sign out some kits. So keep an eye out for that in the fall. But that's probably been my favorite thing. I mean, in addition to all the other things that we do, it's fun to try out new technologies that haven't been around. The thing that's great for you all is, along with ISTE this year, is Google's announced that if you look up Google Expeditions on Android, it's available to everybody now. No more beta stuff, so you guys can all go and grab it. You will need a tablet and a phone, but that's all you need to get started, and of course, a viewer. So we'll say goodbye to Aaron here. Let's see if we can get Aaron on to say goodbye for Misty.
Hey, I'm back.
All right. So we're signing off. We've all had our favorite things.
Yeah, I'll sign off right now. Here's our friends at TechSouth.
Oh!
You guys all know Google Read and Write. These are our vendor partners for Google Read and Write.
Oh.
So that's perfect.
Oh yeah, just keep walking, Aaron. Hurry, quick, go.
All right. Anyways, as you can see, he's got everything from crazy furniture to the newest tech gadgets. But one thing I think that would confirm, I thought more about what Janet asked, our district's very well on top of a lot of stuff. To be honest, there's nothing here that's crazy out of the ordinary that a teacher in our district hasn't maybe already shared with us or talked about, or something that someone on our team, I believe, has read about or is aware of. So thanks for letting me come in. Hopefully it didn't cost too much.
Well, yeah, and I think it's been fun. So have fun the rest of the week at ISTE. Learn lots and bring back lots of pamphlets. Okay, Aaron's out. I guess from me, and if you couldn't tell, we're all in the same room. So have a great summer, everybody, and we'll see you again in the fall for some more, after-school specials.